I'm tracking Tropical Storm Karen, a storm that's struggling a bit on your Friday. But I want to remind you, the system has already had a history of some sudden bursts in strength. Remember Wednesday, we went to bed with nothing. We woke up Thursday morning with a 60-mile-per-hour tropical storm. Gonna have to watch this one closely. Most of these are not real clear-cut. Want to start by showing you the satellite picture from Friday, and you'll notice as I darkened the land and the ocean, showing you the infrared satellite, the thunderstorms have been well removed from the center of circulation, although around midday Friday, they were trying to get just a bit better organized. For instance, that center of circulation is right about here, but all the thunderstorms, at least so far Friday morning, were about 100 to 150 miles east of the center. There's some strong westerly wind shear impacting the system. Also, some dry air has gotten wrapped in recent hours. I think this is going to change, though, in about 18 to 24 hours from now. Hurricane Center also forecasting some reorganization and maybe some re-strengthening to Karen as we move from Friday night into Saturday. The wind shear should diminish some, and so we will have a formidable tropical storm, maybe weak hurricane, as the system starts to drift to the north and approaches the coastline of Louisiana, especially near the mouth of the Mississippi. Then there's going to be a right turn to the storm late Sunday, or rather late Saturday into Sunday, and that turn is critical to the forecast impact here in the state of Florida. For instance, here are the potential storm tracks, and they actually have spread apart a little more in recent runs, anywhere from central Louisiana now all the way to Appalachia Bay. That red line is the GFS. We're going to watch this closely. I still think there are two potential scenarios. Scenario number one is that the storm has enough forward speed to get very close to the coastline before it makes the turn. It's going to make the turn because of an approaching front. So scenario number one means it will have more front and land interaction, and it will be a weaker storm moving closer to Mobile and Pensacola. And that's closer to the actual Hurricane Center's forecasted path. Scenario number two, though, is that the system stalls or really slows down considerably and turns sooner before interacting with the land and with the front. If scenario number two pans out, this would mean more of Florida would have some impact, but the system would likely still be rather weak once it comes ashore, and it wouldn't be until Monday when that happens near Appalachia Bay. This future track run is built off of that GFS model, and I want to show you dry air really holding its ground across the panhandle of North Florida. So this is going to keep Tallahassee and Gainesville dry for the most part through Saturday evening. There could be some small, brief outer rain band showers moving through, but overall, this is a drier forecast for the peninsula through Sunday morning, and then here comes the system. It will likely weaken, but notice this model brings the center ashore well to the south of those others as the front moves through Monday afternoon. Bottom line, heavy rain probably still the biggest concern, and that's going to be most likely in the western side of the panhandle, at least the way things stand right now, unless that storm track shifts a little further to the east. So right now, residents along the coastline from the Nature Coast all the way through Pensacola still need to stay aware. I would say residents near Pensacola, Panama City, especially right along the coastline, you should start preparing for some minor surge, coastal flooding, and some gusty winds when Karen approaches. Once again, that would be Sunday into Monday now as opposed to tomorrow. I'm going to keep you updated with the very latest right here. Stay tuned.